What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Kaliba. Welcome back to my YouTube channel as I bring you a brand new video that is banging. And today we're going to be talking about the usual currency pairs we preparing for this coming week. You know the drill. So this is my YouTube channel, guys. As I'm welcoming you back, make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video that I'm creating right now, and also make sure that you turn on the post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. So without wasting more time, let's jump straight into the video. Alright guys, so these are the pairs that we analyzed last week, and the USD Canada, EURUSD, GBPUSD, and USDJPY. So we're gonna quickly go on to those pairs, check what has been happening, and let's capitalize on those pairs. Guys, price action is quite simple. It's one I have been teaching you, or rather sharing my knowledge on what I think on a particular pair. And if you're paying much attention, you would see that each and every movement that we prepare for, it actually happens. So I'm hoping you guys are making money. Please do comment down below. Let me know if you have been making money off of these videos and if they have been helping you out. For you guys to use the broker that I'm using, I'll leave links on the description down below. Click on those links to register and open up yourself an account. You can start with a demo account just to practice, and once you're fit and ready and you understand how Forex works, then you can move on to your real account. So without wasting more time, let us jump straight into NZD. So last week the market was still playing in between this price and this one. So what has been happening here, I did say this 2 weeks back that as long as the market has not broken this support zone, the market will still continue to play between the white line and this zone. And the market has been doing exactly what I've been saying. This tells us that now the market, I'm still interested to sell it once it breaks below this zone, because now it's still playing between these two prices. Hence I put this white line over here, and then I said if the market breaks above, comes back, retests, or rather plays above this trend line that I've put right here, then the market is actually good for buying, right? And look what happened. The market bought the entire week. So if you took the signal of buy NZD/USD whilst they're still playing between these two levels, then you made money. And there's still another signal this week actually that you can actually sell this pair, looking that it comes from a resistance point. So you can sell this pair as hard as possible, also looking at the fact that we have broken below this price. So that gives us a nice confirmation that the market is selling to the downside. However, what can happen is the market can always come back, push to that point, because I'm also seeing that it's playing rather like this. So it can push to that point and then come back down and just keep on doing this until it gets all the way to the downside. So NZD/USD, it is clear for a sell. Take this one on market open with a sell, or rather wait to see if the market is actually having a pullback, but your stop loss should be just above the white line. So without wasting more time, let's move on to another pair. All right, this is USDCAD. What has been happening, basically the market has been selling, right, but it has been ranging, so it's moving sideways. We're supposed to be selling on this market, like I had put this arrow, I think it was last week or the week before. So we're expecting the market to drop all the way till down here. That's where we are looking to sell or have our exit point. So, and USDCAD is still good for a sell, guys, just that it has been consolidating, playing around these two prices. This gives us another price action, because now this point right here, this zone, looks now like a support, and at the top there we're having something of a resistance, right? So market is still playing between these two prices. It looks good now for a sell, but we might just have to wait until it touches this, at least touches this white line, or gets inside the channel, then we take a sell, or rather we can just put this trend line right here. Once the market breaks this trend line, then we know we're good for a sell. You can take sells, exit at this point, or rather protect your profits, so that when it continues to break to the downside, you're still having or still holding strong on your trade and you maximizing your profits. So USDCAD still looks good for itself. Remember, from a bigger time frame, the market broke this price, right? So I would say according to 1 hour, we are good for a sell unless the market breaks inside, breaks towards this channel and plays above this zone. If it plays above this zone, then you're good for a buy. But for now, we're more hyped about selling. Plus, look at USDJPY. Now, if y'all remember what I said about USDJPY, we were here last week. This is so funny because I gave signals. I'm hoping people made money out of this. Look at this. Look at this. USDJPY was playing here, and I said it's ranging between these two prices. You can sell this, and it has been selling the entire week. It has been selling to the downside. Now it's inside the zone for the buyers. Now it makes no sense. A lot of people will be looking to actually start selling this pair, whereas the trend is finished. Now the market is looking to move to the upside. It kind of changes everything, even with USD Canada, but it's always like I say, each and every pair, they have their own price action. They might move the same direction whatsoever, but they have their own price action. Until a certain pair confirms a certain price action, you don't take a trade based off another pair, right? So it should make sense. USDJPY is still looking good for itself. However, it's in a buy zone, so it's still on a downtrend, right? But it's looking good for a buy rather. So you can buy USDJPY only once it confirms. But of course, for now, it's still on the selling confirmation, guys. It's still good for a sell, like I'm saying. If I was to put let me do proper price action here. This is a clean sell on USDJPY, but unless it breaks above this trend line and the market now starts to move like, or rather plays above that small zone that I've just drawn there, then we know we're good for a buy. But until then, we're still looking good for a sell. Chances are you take a sell, you put your stop loss above the white line, and should you be stopped out, then you know you have to be patient for a retest at least, or rather you see the market keeps on continuing to the upside, then you can jump in with a small lot. Once you get into profit, you can add more trades. So USDJPY looks good for a buy, I won't lie, but for now we're still on a downtrend, so you can sell this pair at market open, and if it breaks to the upside, then you know what to do. But we're more hyped about buying USDJPY. Remember, from the daily time frame, it has been looking good for a buy. However, it's been stubborn. It does not want to buy for now. I don't know why. It's still chopping people out, I believe. So this week might be the week whereas USDJPY is going up. Plus, I saw something about Donald Trump agreeing with, TikTok, something, deals, whatever. So it might be working on the USDJPY favor, that this currency pairs or this base and quote will go to the upside. So the dollar is looking quite strong this week, so it's a good opportunity that you might be capitalizing more on the buy. But however, for now we're still on a sell. It makes no sense for you to take a buying opportunity until it breaks this trend line. Euro USD, this pair we actually were on an uptrend, but we're more hyped about selling this pair, and you can see last week it did sell and then tried to recover in like 1 day. So the market came back to that channel. It makes sense why it pushed back to that price. Look, it comes from a resistance, it breaks this one as well, it goes to the ultimate support. From this support, it pushes back to that resistance price. And as you can see, this inner resistance has more events happening on it. Why I'm saying events, because usually the market reverses on this price. So it's either it reverses or retests on this price. However, this price is a place of value. So what is happening now, I'd rather keep a close eye on Euro USD. I'm still looking good for a sell. I'm still looking to sell this pair more than anything else. So I'd rather put my line just about there. And at market open, what I'd do is I would sell Euro USD and put my stop loss probably somewhere above or inside this resistance zone, and then capitalize on this pair more. The first take profit would be this one, and the second take profit would be this one right here. So remember, guys, I said Euro USD, once it breaks below this trend line, or not this trend line, sorry, this zone, support zone right here, then we sell or short this pair for long. So we're gonna hold this pair on the selling side for long only if it manages to break below this major support zone. So Euro USD is looking good for a sell. You can still sell this pair. Your stop loss can be somewhere inside this resistance zone, and probably you can take another entry right there for a sell. Hopefully it does not take out the second stop loss above there. But yeah, I'm not sure about buying this pair. I don't want to buy this pair. I'm still more hyped about selling this pair once it breaks this price. Only I'll buy this pair if probably it gets to this point or this support that I'm talking about, and place my stop loss below. Once it breaks below that and touches my stop loss, then I'm quite confident that I will still continue with the sell and take more selling opportunities and recover on my losses. So Euro USD is looking good for a sell. I won't analyze this pair too much. Already the setups have been set, everything is ready. We just need to be patient and wait for the market to play out according to our expectations. GBPUSD, my baby, this is my baby. Okay, so with this pair, guys, remember what I said. If it breaks below this zone right here, then we're looking good for a sell. But should it play above, then we buying this pair. And look what happened. It went exactly to the upside, did not even break this price. Now it's pushing back to the downside. So GBPUSD is looking good for a sell. I won't waste your time and data trying to explain too many things on this one. We're just going all the way to the downside. Hence, I'm so confident that also Euro USD will finally do the right thing. But it's always like I say, just because two pairs move the same direction, it does not mean that just because one is selling, the other has to sell as well. They take time, right? Same applies with JPY. I'll show you that pair right now. It has been doing the very same thing. It has been selling and buying, following the trend of GBPUSD. So GBPUSD is looking good for a sell. But should it happen that the market does not sell this week, which it should, because USDJPY is looking good for a buy, remember, only if though it breaks above that trend line. Now, it only makes more sense why this pair has to sell. And if you check out these two pairs, USDJPY is on a support already, and look at GBPUSD, it's on a resistance, and we're looking good for a sell. So it makes more sense to me and gives me more confidence to say why I want to sell this pair, right? And like I said, the market does not mind to test a resistance or a zone more than twice, and it did exactly that. So we're looking good for a sell this week. Should the market not sell, you know your stop loss should be above there. If you're taken out, then you start to buy this pair, probably it will go back to that price zone, and then maybe in the next coming few weeks continue dropping. However, it makes more sense to me that the market should sell maybe this coming week. Let's check it on 1 hour before we move on to another pair. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense for a sell. However, it has been consolidating. I do not like a market that consolidates too much, but it looks good for a sell. I would say the consolidation is caused by this zone right here. The market is now just playing between these two prices, but hopefully it breaks below this one. Once it breaks below this 1 hour zone, then we know we're good for a sell. We'll be selling long, and yeah, we're holding probably till Friday and maximize our profit. So I asked for people to send me the pairs that they want me to analyze, and someone said gold. So we're going to be looking into gold. Remember gold, I've been saying gold is a buy, and it has been holding nicely on this zone right here. It has been holding very nice. It makes sense why gold is not buying for now, simply because Euro USD is also selling and it's also consolidating like gold. Remember, gold and Euro USD, they move quite the same direction. However, like I say, gold is overall a buy, right? But Euro USD now is on a selling momentum, so it kind of slows everything down. But eventually gold is just gonna push. It's just gonna push, regardless whether Euro USD is selling or it's buying. It's just gonna have to do its own thing at the end of the day. So probably it's just waiting for Euro USD to find a base, or rather a good support, and then from there gold will continue to buy. So I'd say buy gold, but be wise when you buy gold. Let's look into smaller time frames like 15 minutes. So gold on smaller time frames like 15 minutes, you can see it's actually trading between this price and this one. So it makes sense why you'd want to sell gold immediately when it hits this resistance zone and exit at this point and start buying when it catches this point all the way to that resistance. Now, I'd say it will make sense if you buy gold once it breaks above this resistance zone. If gold manages to break above and hold above this resistance zone, then you're good for a buy. You can buy gold and hold gold for as long as possible. So for now, what I'm seeing is this trend line and this trend line. So gold is on a selling trend for now. Put this one more. So gold is looking good for a sell for now. However, the momentum is still on the buy side because we are on a support, so it would make more sense for gold to push to this upside for one more time and then sell, break this price, go all the way to the downside. But once it reaches this zone right here, then you can take all your buys potentially till this price and maybe not close your profits, maybe start protecting so that gold, when it breaks above, you're gonna put your trial stop just below this price and you're protecting whatever you have made from this movement to the upside, and you maximize your profits. Potentially gold moves back to 2000, and it will move there. We 100% know that gold is more than capable of moving way more pips to the upside. So gold is looking good for a sell. But for now, bear in mind that we are on a support trend line, as you can see on 5 minutes. So it would make more sense for now, just for now, to buy gold. This movement can happen in 1 or 2 days. I mean, look, it's 5 minutes time frame that I'm looking at. So in a day, it's possible. Gold touches that point. From that point, then we move to the downside. So buy gold, but the ultimate movement is towards the downside once gold breaks below this trend line. So once it reaches there, you can take your sells, and once it comes close to this trend line, probably you can start protecting or break even, and then hopefully it breaks below this price without coming back for another retest and moving all the way to the downside. So gold looks good for a buy at market open, but during the week, somewhere around there, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, you might start looking for selling opportunities as long as the market will touch that zone of resistance. So I don't know, guys. I was also thinking that maybe I should have a midweek analysis. I don't know. Comment down below on your comment section. Let me know what you think about that idea. Also, please do comment below. Let me know which pairs you'd like for me to analyze, probably in the midweek or rather the next coming week. So without wasting more time, I hope you did enjoy the video. Make sure to smash that like button, share with friends and family, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not, and also don't forget that bell notification thing there. You just need to turn it on so that every time I upload videos like this, you get the signals, you get the knowledge, you get everything. So without wasting more time, I hope you did enjoy.
The first
Other
person.
than that, it was your boy Khalifa, and I'm out. Peace.